My name is Glen Messick. I run the vehicle maintenance department here at Power Mechanical. Been here 30 years, on my 30th year. Started in 1991, October 19th. I was old then, and I'm a lot older now. But the ways of passage is always good. When I started here at Power Mechanical, we had maybe 10 employees, about 8 vehicles, 1 tractor, and it was an old one. And I was in charge of repairing all that and driving tractor trailer to the job sites, delivering the boilers that we had at that time. In 30 years, this company has grown from those 8 guys and maybe 10 vehicles to we're at about 120 vehicles. We have about 250 semi-trailers. We take care of making sure everything runs down the highway safely. We're state inspectors. We do our own vehicle maintenance, mostly all of it, do all of our services. We stay busy all the time. The biggest change since I've been here at Power Mechanical is the growth that we've seen. We began to go from 8 trailers to 10 trailers to 15 to 18 trailers, and we were parking them on the street. My gosh, man, they were parked everywhere. This vehicle right here is one of our last new vehicles we got. This is my design that me and the boss came up with. It's a wrap. We've gone through some changes through the years, but this here is the new wrap for the second generation. And when I say second generation, I'm the first generation. Our fleet has grown quite a bit over the years, quite a bit. We take pride in our fleet. You know, with the way things are out there on the roads, we want our equipment safe. We want our drivers to have good equipment, safe equipment, but we keep them maintained, up to date and inspected, because you never really know what's coming up the next minute. It changes by the second. You might be giving out your day's assignments to your guys that work for you, and 10 minutes later you'll get a call for an emergency boiler, and we've got to get that trailer ready if it's not already and get going down the highway because the customer's king. And so it's never the same every day. It's always something different every day. This is the hardest company that I've ever worked at in my life. The hardest. I've been 2 or 3 companies. I haven't worked at a lot of places. The hardest. But Mr. Reuter, he really believed in me personally, and he does most all of his employees. He makes you and molds you into being a lot more than what you thought you were ever capable of doing. And he did that with me early on. So it's always a challenge here. For anybody out there, I would say, like my dad told me, he would say, as a man thinks, so he becomes. As he continues to think, so he is. You get out of here what you put in here. And a lot of people want easy jobs. They want to work a whole lot. They want it easy, make the money, but not have to work with your hands. Nowadays, it's really working with your hands. And I don't know, Rick has really made me, as I look back, probably one of the biggest influences in my life was Rick really molding me to be a lot tougher. I didn't like it at times. I wanted to quit at times. At one time I did have that talk with him about quitting, and he told me I was making a big mistake, and I decided to stay on. It's the best thing I ever did was stay on. So this company will really grow you, make you a lot more than what you really think you're capable of doing. For the guys that are coming in, the benefits, the vacation, the sick leave, the profit sharing, all that's going to be so much better than it was for me. And that's good. But that's great for the next generation, because this company continues to grow. And one day it's going to be a mega company. It's already on its way to that. There's just, it's a hard place to work, but when you go home, when you get that paycheck, it's gratifying, and Mr. Reuter pays you really well. If you stick in there long enough, the money will come. But more than anything, you have a boss that really, you have a personal relationship. Also, if he believes in you, you're going to go great places. And it's the best company I ever worked with. I don't know if I ever want to leave.